Decorating the Christmas tree is always a highlight in my family. My mom goes all out. She loves the decorations, but the ornaments, ribbons, and all the other stuff can really start to add up. And no one wants to sacrifice style, but spending a fortune is really just out of the question. Enter our favorite florist and all-around holiday elf, Jim Cook, owner of Barn Décor in Belfair. Hello.
Hello.
I'm so excited about this. Tips, because it can be so expensive, like we're talking about. So even doing a small tree, you're like, how did I spend that much money on it?
Yeah.
So what are some tips that we should know about?
So these are secrets that I have up my sleeve when I'm given a tight budget for a client and I've got to get them something awesome. So the number one thing that I love is satin runners. And this is a trick that I have. You take 2 satin runners, you create loops, and then you take a spot in the tree that's pretty bare. Go ahead and just wire it in there and get it on. You can also clip that branch.
And you can repurpose these too, right?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, you can really spread these out to fill up your tree and just start.
And what's the trick? Making sure you're tucking it in so the other pieces of the tree are still showing.
Exactly. Make sure it's tucked in. You can use some of the branch to like pin it down a little bit.
Oh, that was easy.
And then mix the colors, because that's what's going to make it look more elevated. You don't want it to just be a big block of one color. That's where we start to have like problems.
And we're still going with like such, I don't know, traditional classic colors with red and green. So we're going back there this season.
We are. And the thing that I will say is what I always notice is when things get a little tight, groceries get a little more expensive, people go back to tradition. And right now the big trends that we're seeing is traditional. And that's why the color scheme that I'm going for is those traditional red, greens, golds. It's simple and it's something that you will keep and you can reuse no matter what theme you go with.
Definitely. Ribbons now.
Yes.
And I see some classic ribbon colors and textures.
Exactly. And the big trick with ribbon is different widths. So many people will use on a tree like one width and they're like, I don't understand why it doesn't look good. It's because you got to like mix the widths up and varying them out. Now my little trick is I always make like a little center loop and you can wire that guy, pick a spot like up here.
Okay, and you just wire around. And you also said there's a deal happening right now at one of your craft favorite stores, right?
There is. So Michael's is having a special right now where it's buy one, get 3 free. Whoa. And I'm telling you, there's some really great ribbon there, especially if you're like, I need to be on a budget. So
okay, I wired that, but then am I supposed to like look at yours? Looks so pretty over here.
Oh,
so
I know.
Can it hang, or what do you do?
What I like to do is I like to take it and tuck it in, and let it kind of fold down, and get it in there. You can always like crinkle your ribbon in the center, grab one of those little PVC branches, and clip it.
Oh, there we go. There we have it.
Yep, and then give it a fluff.
Bows again. I feel like bows never go away, but this is a different way of kind of not having your traditional huge bow.
Exactly.
With just the varying textures. Ooh, you knew I was going to love the gold and the sparkles.
So we're going to take the next one, we're going to layer it next to it, get it right on there, give it a little fluff. Now the key is, and this is where I see people make the biggest mistake.
Please tell me.
They make all the ribbon go in the same direction. We want it going in different directions. It should look like a fun kind of party almost. And you just slide it in certain areas, letting it go.
Wow, I'm really digging this. This looks so nice.
Super easy too, right?
It is. Okay, and then this bauble garland.
Yes.
This always seems stressful.
Yeah,
What's your trick here?
This is the thing. Every time I see these, I'm like, this does not look nice. Like if you just throw this on a tree, it's like, it doesn't look good. So then I was playing with it and I started cutting them up. And now I'm like, oh, this is amazing. You just cut it, put some wire, and wire it right into the top of the tree.
So it's almost like an easy ornament, but it's dangly.
It's dangly. It fills a large portion of the tree.
Yeah, it does.
You have some variation, and I want to say these are like $20, and you're going to get 7 to 8 bundles of ornaments out of it for a tree.
I like how yours kind of, is there any like rhyme or reason to where you're putting this in a line? It looks so cool, or can you kind of be sporadic?
Be sporadic. Kind of the thing that I like to say is you can work in triangles, or if you want the tree to be a little more whimsical, just let things happen. Let it come out of the tree, let it go out. I mean, you could even just let the ribbon come out a little longer.
Yeah, and just hang.
Yeah.
Your next one too is so cool. I have not thought about this. Bringing nature into it. A pine cone.
How many times? I think I've seen pine cones for sale for like $40.
Good
You can
point.
walk outside, grab this guy
Grab
and
your own
tie
pine
it
cone.
into the tree. I think this would be a great spot, so I'm gonna have you wire it right into there.
And even some living greens too.
Yeah, you can grab your cedars, your fir bough.
Geez.
Main thing is just research how to cut the greens. We don't want to harm any of the nature of the trees. Huckleberry is another great one. It doesn't dry out as fast. But these are faux, but you would get the same effect just like cutting, filling it in. And I've done that a few times and it looks incredible.
That looks incredible. Okay, I want to also get to everything that you're doing with the Fifth Avenue Theater,
Yes.
Village Theater, starting there at the Village Theater, 9 to 5.
9 to 5 the musical. So I love doing theater because they give me the craziest themes, and they gave me a sunset color palette. And I was like, I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna
You
make it
nailed
happen.
it.
Yes, and we did those cool little metal ornaments that say 9 to 5, but I really feel like we nailed the color palette while also making it an elevated tree. But it's beautiful. So I hope to see photos in front of that tree because it is stunning.
Oh, so many people are going to take that as an Instagram moment. And also Elf at the Fifth Ave.
Yep, I got to go do the elf tree. I got to help Buddy decorate the fifth, which I'm very happy. It is
Look at
16
that.
feet. The thing is huge.
Spectacular.
It is so much fun. It's over the top, but it's one of those things that I love doing this because so many people see it and then they
Yes.
come, they'll send like a little message to me saying like, I took a photo in front of the tree. I love this. It's our tradition. Like, so it's fun to make those little special moments for people.
Oh, absolutely. And you also have a ton of stuff happening in Belfair. What is
Yes.
happening there? Something special
Oh my
with
gosh.
snow?
Yes. So we have this snow tunnel that I've done for years.
What?
But I decided this year we were going to turn it into a snow cafe. So that area that you see actually has seating in it. And when you look up, it's all fresh cedar, fir, any of it ready flocked. And you get to sit inside a snow tunnel, have a hot cocoa, and just enjoy your time. And the shop is loaded with awesome product right now too. So it's one of those things that we want to create a fun experience for people. And we understand money's a little tight for people right now. We want you to be able to come in, sit down, and just make a nice memory, even if it's just a cup of hot cocoa.
It's all about the memories. Wicked 2 is out right now. So is
Yes.
that part of the trends? What other trends are you seeing?
The big trend that I keep seeing is we're heading all back into tradition. So we're seeing the tinsel coming back. We're seeing the plaids coming back. Ralph Lauren was making a huge
Yes.
thing. And with this, it's actually not too far off of this. We go with the darker color palette. But I'm not seeing the crazy color just because those tend to be a one-off for clients. And I'm noticing my clients want to make an investment that lasts a little longer.
Don't we all? Ralph
Yeah.
Lauren is such a theme right now, too. Traditional, classic, can never go wrong.
Exactly.
And can never go wrong with you, Jim. Thank you for
you.
being here.
Thank you.
And thank you to you all for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more of our content, and you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.